Both of these teams changing their styles to be a little bit more up-tempo with the players that they have.
Keldon Johnson, they are very high on this young man out of Kentucky, rings the bell from downtown. Averaged 14 points per game in the bubble in Orlando. Spurs went 5-3. Here's Grayson Allen for three. It's through for Grayson Allen.
Well, they're going to look for Grayson to make the threes, but also look for Grayson to be a complete basketball player, which is what he has always been his entire life.
Valanciunas up, under, and in, working against LaMarcus Aldridge.
Valanciunas, what he has over Aldridge is the physical strength. Use it there to get to that little short turnaround jumper. Lonnie
Walker for three, puts it in. The interesting thing about San Antonio, they were top 5 in all the shooting categories, including threes. They just don't take a lot. Dillon Brooks to the rim and in, and a foul. Average 16.5 in the preseason.
Oh, yes, it's a steal.
Yep. Ja floats it up and in, and the Grizzlies forcing the turnover and paying it off. And an early 5-point lead 2 minutes into the first. Valanciunas battling for position. Brooks, no angle for an entry pass, trying to set up a screen with Valanciunas. Jonas is open from three. Jaeger! Jonas Valanciunas.
He played such a great floor game. The shots that he took were his shots, but he made plays for others on the other end and just continuing with it now.
Grayson Allen again.
Very good basketball player and will make big-time plays for the Spurs team.
To give you an idea of the rarefied air in which he plays, last year, there's Morant with a beautiful finger roll in the lane. 50% from the floor. In fact, he shot a career-best 53% from the floor. The only other guy to post those numbers, Giannis, the MVP, and Keldon Johnson going strong to the rim.
Has a nice body, so when he gets to the basket, he's always able to take the contact and still finish.
Kyle Anderson with an angle three. It's through for Kyle Anderson.
So we talk about it so much. It's nice to see him healthy and nice to see no hesitation with that jumper as Murray, who is another exciting young player for this Spurs team, is able to get into the paint.
And Valanciunas collects the rebound. Dillon, little off balance, runner shot. He is the most awkward shot taker and maker.
You can't ask for anything better.
Grizzlies 9 of 14 to start. DeRozan hangs and hits. The high-volume drivers of the basketball in our league is Morant finds an opening and fills it up. DeRozan is right up there. Bane drives. Side pick and roll with Gorgui Dieng. There's a lob for Gorgui. Beautifully handled by Ja Morant.
He didn't quit. He's able to get the block from behind.
Jakob Poeltl.
Pac-12.
Re-signed in the offseason.
Gorgie's excited. I got a lob, I got a knockaway, and now I'm over at the three-point line. Got to take it.
Rudy Gay from the foul line. Retained possession for the Grizzlies. Shot clock at 10. Morant got DeRozan in the air, floats it up and in. Ja Morant throws DeMar DeRozan.
The thing that Morant is able to do so well is he's able to change direction, but still be going downhill the entire time as Rudy Gay again.
See what Rudy did last season. This is a very young team, but then they've got some graybeards who have filled it up over the years. Melton, bango. Spurs +6 on the glass. Gay a standstill three. Rudy Gay shot 34%. Welcome back to Memphis. Murray hits the three, and we are all square at 33 apiece. 4 leading to 8 Grizzlies points. But the Spurs on the 12-3 run. Tyus Jones floats it up and in.
I don't worry about Tyus Jones' floater at all. When they play more minutes, the season continues to go along, that is a shot that he can rely on.
Gay drives to the foul line and hits. San Antonio bench now with 11 points.
And one thing that the Grizzlies have to be aware of, Rudy Gay is a professional scorer. And right now he has a rhythm on the offensive end, as do the Spurs team.
Trying to create off the bounce, pitches it out. Gorgui, 2 to shoot, topside, Bane for 3, bango! At the expiration of the shot clock, good poise by the rookie Desmond Bane.
Swing it around and not be in a rush, even though the shot clock is going down.
Poeltl floats a hook up and in off the setup by Patty Mills.
This season, well, right now it's the Spurs bench that's doing damage.
Bane a catch and shoot three. It's through for Desmond Bane. Welcome to Memphis. Dillon Brooks was the one who funded his first haircut. Desmond, here's Patty Mills with a leaning three, puts it in. Good hands by DeJounte Murray with the steal. Dillon tries to track. Can't track him down. Murray.
So again, just keeping the ball alive, and now it doesn't result, and results in a Patty Mills 3.
Got to convert your free throws because this is a Spurs team. They're going to convert theirs. They're already 9 of 10. Aldridge back in and immediately rings the bell over Valanciunas. LaMarcus Aldridge wants it back in the corner. Going to attack, and the pass behind Valanciunas. Grizzlies turn it over. DeJounte Murray to the rim, lays it up and lays it in.
That'll be their 4th turnover here in this quarter. 3 until that point, 4 points for the Spurs, and able to capitalize on another turnover.
He's got 13, 11 in the quarter.
Partner, it's crazy how people will talk about offense so much as Kyle Anderson is able.
This is a Spurs team that had 7 guys average double figures last year. So they've got a lot of guys that got significant court time as Aldridge hits the mid-range.
His pick and pops were all the way to the 3-point line. Now his pick and pop is no further than the top of the key.
Morant with a runner. Ja. Spurs shooting right around 49%. Grizzlies at 45%. Morant again attacks, hangs. Valanciunas got himself an extra rebound there.
The way we play is going to stay the same as it was in the bubble, and everybody's got to adjust to it. Pop said the bottom line in all frankness is, I don't remember us winning a championship last year. I don't even remember being in the playoffs.
Valanciunas, Morant, and Melton for the Grizzlies with 3.5 remaining. Grizzlies down 10. Popovich comes back with his starters. Aldridge, where you're going to really enjoy the history. He went to his radio announcer and did that. I mean, that's not your typical NBA coach. And LaMarcus Aldridge cooking here in the second quarter. Morant with a hesitation move, the pitch out, and open Brooks for 3. Bango. Bill in Brooks, his first 3-point make of the night. 7th in the league in N1 opportunities a year ago. And also a very good distributor of the basketball. What a move by Keldon Johnson.
Partner, the other thing the Grizzlies have to do a better job of, the initial play or initial screen can't allow the ball handler to continue to get into the paint as Jang knocks down that 3. Now condenses their defense, and the Spurs from there just picking them apart.
3 seconds. DeRozan got it to go with 0.6 of a second.
To have possessions and shots at the basket.
After the Grizzlies had no turnovers in the first quarter. Murray probes. Aldridge a little off balance, but he continues to cook. Since then, he has 4 of his last 6.
He has gotten back to his game, which is in the mid-range, as Dillon's able to knock down that short jumper. Valanciunas is playing off, and they are throwing the ball back. Their guards are going to have to stunt to at least make him second.
Ooh, wow. Lonnie Walker attacking the rack with a vengeance for San Antonio.
And the thing for him is he gets up so high. You just go and do a half jump, you have no chances. Wow, with Morant with a beautiful reverse.
Foul he picked up earlier in the quarter. That was his 3rd. Aldridge with a misfire. Long lead pass. Morant, wham! Keldon Johnson comes up short. And DeRozan missing on the reload. Kyle through the lane, flips it up and in off the glass against LaMarcus Aldridge.
You think that he's stepping right, steps left. Then he steps back right. Then he has the long strides that enable him to get where he wants to. And Aldridge has the long stroke.
Aldridge last year averaged 27 a game against the Grizzlies. Did not play in Orlando as Morant hits a runner. And that's just, I don't want to say a nonsense word. It was just a word that John Conchar made up. Dillon Brooks underneath. John with a very active, we were talking about social media. Aldridge, good again.
Eventually, like I said, partner, so that he can always be at the basket, LaMarcus Aldridge is able to take advantage, and here comes another Skywalker.
Yep. And now the Grizzlies will call for time. Good deflection by Kyle Anderson. Grizzlies force a turnover from San Antonio. Ja for 3. Bango. Ja Morant, his first triple.
Paint finishing scoring team, where they're going to be tested to have to make perimeter shots on a consistent basis. Woo!
Valanciunas got the mismatch, spun away from DeJounte Murray and slam. Play-in game against Portland, which we're not sure you don't count that regular season or playoffs. It's kind of in between somewhere.
You can get those type shots when you want them.
Grayson Allen, contact, comes up empty. Walker back the other way. Walker on the attack. The finger roll is up and in. and a foul.
Taking a real big leap. Revan as point guard, what does that mean when you're seeing the game slow down for you?
Well, what it means is you're able to create plays as DeRozan gets to the basket.
Morant back to Melton. Valanciunas battling LA, looking for positioning. Here is Brooks on the drive, and he gives it, spoon feeding it to Valanciunas.
Why do we need a shoot around?
Right.
Like, what am I going to teach these guys? Well, now with a younger team as Morant with a sensational move to the rim.
Shouldering the entire load here in this third quarter. Nice
Dillon with a
drop-off.
wraparound. Brandon Clark hangs and hits.
Man, Dillon can continue to show aggression.
Fifth assist for Dillon Brooks. DeRozan on the pitch out. Mills off balance, yes, and a foul.
When the Grizzlies, when their preseason, the second to last preseason game, the Hawks came out and I think they had 60+ in the first half. Good floater there by Ty.
Last year, second best rebounder in the league after the All-Star break. Backing down against Pirtle, 10 to shoot. Wheels in the lane, hooks it up and in. Jonas Valanciunas. Mills with a step-back gun that goes. Patty Mills.
Perpetual motion.
Bain had it knocked away from behind. Good hands by DeRozan, picked up by Rudy Gay. DeRozan, straight line drive, and he gets a finish. That's what their game notes. So,
Man, no, I believe it. I mean, listen, I'm with you. That is just
Jones with a floater.
that's not something that you would have thought.
No. Offensively, it's not been the issue. Defense.
Yes.
Murray down the lane, working on Brandon Clark and DeJounte Murray. Grizzlies had a 10-point lead in the first quarter. Morant scooping and scoring through traffic. Wanted a foul, got none. This is a San Antonio team playing without Derek White. Ja, wow. San Antonio defense collapses. Great pass to Patty Mills, and Murray continues to impress, and they can find quality players.
Well, when you play in that really good conference partner, you come out ready to play. The Grizzlies can get some scores here in early offense, not having to resort to plays every time down. That is the nice little floater that we like to see from Brandon Clark.
And the Grizzlies' good team rebounding as Grayson again kept it alive. Dillon Brooks back on the floor, attacks Rudy Gay, lays it up and lays it in. 14 for Dillon. Murray, 5 to shoot. Drives on Grayson Allen, floats it up and in. DeJounte Murray with 19.
So for him, these first couple of games are about getting his legs up underneath him also.
Lonnie Walker with the 3 ball. Well, R.C. Buford and Greg Popovich have done a great job of evaluating talent. DeRozan, yes, and the foul.
More than enough time, but it's got to start on this end.
Walker. Keldon Johnson leans, banks it in against Valanciunas. Skip pass Aldridge, a standstill 3. Rebound Kyle Anderson. Grizzlies without a field goal in the last 3.5 minutes until that basket by Ja Morant.
You can't fault his effort.
Not
at all tonight. And he has been magnificent.
DeRozan drives and finishes. 6 assists, a block and a steal for DeRozan tonight.
Please don't get me started, because the problem is today we only a 3 knockdown and timeout by the Grizzlies too many times today for this moment. So the other guys are going to have to find a way to be able to contribute as Dillon knocks down that mid-range shot. But contributing is not just on the offensive end.
Walker, deep 3 from Lonnie Walker. 6 in the quarter.
So the Spurs, they got some young players too, partner.
They do. Morant.
We got us a young player too.
Yep, 34 for Morant.
Scoring guard, but he's really a set-up playmaking guard by nature.
Aldridge rakes the 3 home. LaMarcus Aldridge. 18 for Aldridge, and the lead to 18. Largest lead for San Antonio. Morant pulls up and rings the bell again. A new career high for Ja Morant with 36. Aldridge negotiating tough traffic. Rebound Brandon Clark. Here comes Morant on the fly to the rim and in again. 38 for Morant.
He didn't have to take 2 steps to be able to get to, nice save here by Valanciunas, to be able to get to that last finish. It was 1 step. And
Morant going strong. A 40-piece for Ja Morant. And the Grizzlies down a dozen. Murray, great wraparound, and Aldridge has gone for 20 after only 1 point in the first quarter, 19 since then. Clark down the lane, scoops, scores, and is fouled. Minute and a half remaining, ball to the floor. Dillon digs it out. Clark on the pickup. Morant off the backboard, and he slams.
Oh, wow.
Picked up by Lonnie Walker. And the issue settled here as DeJounte Murray now with 21. 27 assists for San Antonio. Brandon Clark with the leaner. Well, the other thing, too, is Aldridge didn't do anything in the first quarter. And they found other ways as Morant adds to his total, 44 for Ja.